Hi, Kids at the Creek friends. I'm Mrs. Ferrari. Maybe you saw the video where I went on a nature walk to find sticks. I found so many sticks I won't be able to use them all, but let me show you some things that we can do with them. First of all, I'm going to move you around here for a minute so you can see all these sticks. Look at all those sticks and look at these little guys in the background. They're all holding a stick. When you go on your walk, I don't suggest getting a stick that's way bigger than you are, like that little guy did. Whoopsie. Okay, so let me tell you some things that you can do with some of the sticks that we found. We had bags at the Kids at the Creek that you could pick up that had some supplies in them. They had some yarn, and you probably have scissors at home, and of course, you need your stick. I'm going to use this one. I love the moss on this. Do you see all the moss? So I'm going to work around the moss and try to keep the moss. So you can take your yarn, whatever color you want. You could also use ribbon or anything that you have at home. If you didn't pick up a bag, there's still ways to do this without having to run out and buy anything. So you're going to take your stick and your ribbon, and you're just going to tie it on to start. So I'm just going to tie it just like that, just a simple tie on, and then I'm going to hold the string up here so that when I start wrapping around, it's going to hold that string on there. And I'm just going to wrap it, and you can wrap it as tight as you want or as loose as you want, and you just wind around and around and around. Then when you come to the end of your yarn, you can take a little bit of glue and glue it down, or you can even just take another string and just start wrapping it around too, and wrap it right around the end, the two ends. If you just wrap around the ends, it'll stay on there. If that feels too hard, you can take a little piece of a little bit of glue stick and stick it on there. So I'm wrapping, and see my little bit of moss? I'm going to wrap around it. If you have moss on yours, you can wrap around it if you want. And I'm going to go all the way up, up and up and up until I come all the way to the end. If you have extra, you can just keep wrapping. Then you can take a little piece of tape if you want, or if you don't have a glue stick, or if you have a glue stick, you can just put a little bit of glue on the end of that yarn and wrap it around, and it will just stick like that. See that? So then you have a little stick like this, which is very pretty. Now, what do you think you could do with sticks like this? I have a couple of ideas, fun things that you can do. You can make these, and you can put them in a vase if you want, and make a pretty vase of sticks and yarn. Or you could make some and you could give them to friends. You could deliver them to a friend's doorstep, or you could stick them in the dirt outside somebody's house and wait for them to find them. I think it would be real fun to visit a friend that you haven't gotten to see because we're not really able to play with all our friends, and leave it on their doorstep. If you want to add to this idea, you can take a piece of material or fabric and just cut a little sliver of it off like this. And then you can just tie that right on there. You just tie it on, and then it has all this fancy ribbon things on it. Now, another idea you could do with these that I really like is to think about the colors. If you wanted to do like Spider-Man colors, or if you have black and yellow, you could do Batman colors, or all kinds of fun colors that you could do with these sticks. If you want, you can trim the end. If you don't want, you can leave it on there, leave a little end on there. So these are a fun idea, either to make a bouquet for your table and stick them in a jar, or to deliver them to friends, or leave them on a path for your friends to find them. Something fun that you can do when you're out walking around with your family. So I hope you saw the nature walk video. It has some tips about finding sticks. Any kind of stick will do. Even if you don't have a stick, you could probably find something in your house like a popsicle stick, or I don't know, there's probably things in your house that you could use. If you don't have yarn, use ribbon. If you don't have a glue stick, use tape. There's always a way to be creative at home. We miss you guys at Kids at the Creek, and we hope to see you again really soon. Okay, we're going to count backwards from 10 and say goodbye. Are you ready? Hold up 10 fingers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bye, friends. We'll see you next time.